Welcome to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Let's Talk Cars Radio is sponsored in part by Napa Car Care Centers, BDG Auto Group, by Bob and Cindy's Cotman Transmissions, Advanced Technology Institute, and American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Be a part of the program today by calling 757-222-3705. You may text your comments and questions during the show at 757-866-2192. That's 757-866-2192. Email your questions and comments to Dave at letstalkcarsradio.com. Now, here is the host of Let's Talk Cars Radio, Dave Palash.
Listen, Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave, hanging out with Rockin' Larry Cobb, and of course, Cameron's doing all the technical work for us. So it looks like it's a pretty decent Saturday out there where we are. Hopefully it's great where you guys are at. The rain has held off. It said it was supposed to start raining around thunderstorms starting around 10 o'clock, and well, guess what? We haven't had one yet.
It's not 10 o'clock yet.
No, it said in the morning, 10 o'clock.
Okay. I thought you meant p.m.
There's two 10 o'clocks, you know.
I know.
Right, two. Not three.
I know. I got a clock at home that's right twice a day.
Well, at least you can be right twice a day.
My mic's off.
Your mic is off.
No, your mic's not off.
He just can't hear himself. His headphones down. It's probably because he can't hear himself talking.
Yeah, now it's going to start raining at 3 a.m., which is awesome because at 5 p.m., they are having the night moves tonight at the Sportplex Center. Hey, look, I can hear myself now.
There you go. Yeah, now you can hear yourself.
I just turned your volume up, that's all.
There you go. But hey, so if you guys, like we did, we thought we were heading to Cars and Coffee this morning, and then we forgot it's next weekend. So we actually headed over to Bayside's Masonic Lodge's charity car show. It was hosted by 757 Events. Still going on. You still have a little time if you want to get over there, check out some cool cars, check out the event. You guys can get some food. They got hot dogs. They got some hamburgers. You can enter the 50-50 raffle. So get on over there. It's off of Independence. You guys can go over there and check it out. It's a real cool event. We stopped in there. We were over there today with American DIY's panel van. We stopped in and showed a little love, some support over there. So it was kind of cool. Donated some money to charity. You know how we do. We like doing things like that. So it was very, very cool little event. So like I said, they're still going to be there for a little while. You guys can stop in. They got some cool cars. If you haven't got a chance to ever get out to anything like that, you want to see what it's all about, go into our Facebook, check it out. I posted some pictures. You can see what we saw before we left to head to the studio, but it was definitely cool.
Neat.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely neat.
They have a Mustang there. It's a girl drives it and everything because it has all the pink and stuff. It's an amazing.
You just assume if it's pink, a girl drives.
No, this is cool. No, this is
real.
So there's a lady from Aragona Village, and she has a Mustang, and she has done it in blue and pink. It's her color scheme. It's actually very tastefully done. It's cool the way it looks, and she's got a little kind of like a stars and stripe kind of plate too going up the side of the vehicle, done and faded out in black on the back of it. It's actually really cool looking.
Okay, neat. I just don't. A pink car. Not something I would choose.
The way she did it, it looks so.
It looks
nice.
cool. It's very, very cool. Like I said,
I lived in a pink house once.
Did you really?
Yeah, my mother wanted the house painted pink.
Was it like pink? Or was
yeah,
it
like pink. It
like
was
pink.
asbestos shingle house back in like 1960, and she wanted the house painted.
Like Pepto-Bismol pink?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, that's pink.
We stood out.
Yeah, I bet you did. Speaking of stand out, apparently this week you are the talk of the neighborhood, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, you thought you were going to get by with that one, huh?
Yeah.
I did.
So if y'all don't follow a little bit of the news stories and stuff like so Larry had a garage fire.
It wasn't on the news.
I bet you made the news.
No. It was too small. It was just a small garage fire.
I don't know. It looks pretty damaging from what the pictures I saw.
Well, it
burn.
It looked worse than it was.
So it did some damage to his garage. He found out that cars do melt.
Or headlights do.
And bumpers.
Did you see that on my car? Did you look at my headlight?
No, I didn't walk around it yet. No, we drove in the van this morning.
Oh, okay.
Or this afternoon. So the van's actually parked up on the top of the ramp.
Ah, all right.
So that's what we brought in because we were busy car showing.
I understand.
So that's what we brought in. So I have not seen the damage. All I've seen is just some of the pictures you showed me of stuff. So But
for a new car, Larry.
Brand new headlight assembly on one side and the 16-year-old one on the
look,
other.
Yeah, so very shiny
Wait
on
a
one.
sec. We know what happened when Larry went to go try to change his bulb.
Right? No, he didn't do the headlight himself. It's okay. He didn't do the headlight himself. So yeah.
I broke this headlight assembly a year ago when I was trying to change a bulb.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why I said. That's why I said
we know
what happened.
Well,
when
now
you
that
changed the
little
bulb.
broken part of the assembly, it's all back like it is. Like
Yeah, because it was the same side.
Yeah.
Well, that worked out perfectly for you then.
Yeah, it was on the passenger side.
That worked out great. So yeah, here's a note just so you know. Apparently, and I never knew this, so here's something for you guys to write down. I would have never thought, and I thought I kind of knew everything about owning cars and playing around in garages. The rags that we use, guys, that we wipe our hands off on, or when we get a little bit of grease on and stuff like that, and we put them in well, a lot of garages. I'm sure you probably don't have one, but I have a bin that goes into. So I have like a little metal bin that I drop my rags and stuff like that.
That's what the fire marshal recommended I have.
Okay, yeah. So apparently they're really combustible. I never really knew they were really combustible until you told me that. Apparently this is something that happens quite a bit. I always just threw them in the bin because that was just a good, safe place for them. Because I was always afraid of something sparking and then hitting a rag that had some type of flammable, material on the rag. But as the marshal has told Larry, and I don't speak for you, he said that the rag itself can catch on fire without anything sparking.
Spontaneous combustion if there's enough oil and grease and flammable liquid on it. And he recommended a can with about an inch of water in the bottom and a lid. And every time you have one of these rags you want to get rid of, throw it in the bag in the can with the water on the bottom and put a lid on it.
Yeah, see, my rags are reusable. I mean, I take
Ours
them.
were too.
Yeah, I just throw them. I throw them in this can with a lid, and then I just take them out and wash them or whatever. It's what I've done forever.
A can with a lid should be safe,
But just for the fact, I would have never thought that the rag would just ignite on its own because it got hot enough in the garage.
I learned that a long time ago, but I'd never heard of it happening until last Saturday.
Neither have I. Now I've had rags that have had stuff on them, and I've had a spark while I was grinding or something like that ignite one. I've had that happen. Mm-hmm. So I understand the whole can idea and having the rags away from it. As far as the rag igniting on its own, that's new on me. So just so you guys know, because I know there's tons of us out there that use these rags, if you have rags laying around and you do not have them in a place safe, don't leave them laying around. Apparently they can combust on their own, and I never knew that was possible. Maybe you guys did, and I'm just learning something. But I always, like I said, I've always worried about catching a spark from grinding, or if I was welding or something like that.
Especially if you're using some kind of petroleum-based distillate as the solvent for your cleaner.
Like I said, I would have never ever guessed. So I learned something new this week. Hopefully you did too.
Me too. I was going to say me too.
Yeah, he learned the hard way, the real hard way. But hey, you got a new headlight.
And bumper.
I had to pay for that headlight. I didn't get a new bumper.
Oh, no?
No, it's got
Just got the headlight?
You know what? When the WD-40 can exploded, it drove.
It's not funny, but it does sound funny.
It drove a couple of screws into the bumper.
Wow.
Oh, wait. Your car was in the garage.
Yes, it was
I
in the garage.
forgot you keep your car in the garage.
Cameron's a little slow.
Well, hey, look, I just found out today. I've been busy all week.
He's a little slow.
So when I came in the studio today,
We're going to draw him
and
out.
they said, yeah, did you hear? And I'm like, hear what? And they're like, oh, yeah, we haven't told you yet. And I'm like, oh, well.
Well, I told your dad last week after it happened.
Yeah.
It did.
I've been busy all week. All week I've been busy.
Hey, I got some interesting. So, you guys ready for Rumorville? Take a drive with me down Rumorville?
Why
Literally.
not? Why not?
So, we keep talking
We
about
need
it.
to come up with something with that. We have flashback. We have drinky.
Drinky.
Now
Hey,
we
we
need
haven't
to
done a drinky lately.
Yeah, and we need to come up with something for
Here it
Rumorville.
is. So, Rumorville. We're taking a.
It's about that Corvette, isn't
It
it?
is.
See? Hey, there it is.
So, the new Corvette. This is kind of tasteful, I think. Not tasteless, but tasteful. The new Corvette made a lap through the museum at the big museum bash they do at the Corvette Museum and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it just showed up unexpectedly while they were all out kind of doing their little bash and their little party and all that kind of stuff. So here shows up the new rear-engine Corvette, still wrapped in its camouflage, of course, and just creeps up through the crowd, makes a loop through the big, huge loop, back so all the through the crowd, so everybody kind of get a little peek at it quickly. Never makes a stop, comes back out, goes right back out of the parking lot, hammers on the gas as it leaves away on the road, takes off, and just disappears back out of sight again.
How is it camouflaged?
Because they have all the camouflage, they put all the camouflage stickering on it, so you can't really make out all the body panels on it. They wrap it in the stickers. You've seen it. I've shown you before the way that they're wrapped. But it has all the camouflage.
Yeah.
So they still had it all wrapped in the camouflage stickering and stuff. So you really can't make out the true body lines and all that kind of stuff on it. So I thought that was kind of cool. That was, of something to do that's kind of like a tip of your hat of thing. Unexpectedly, here's everybody at the museum enjoying themselves, having a good time and stuff, and here it comes unannounced, just pulls in, kind of rolls through the crowd and rolls right back out again, just so you can kind of get a quick peek at it. It never stopped moving. It just stayed rolling and never stopped
Would you
moving.
like to be the guy that got to drive it?
Well, sure, but
the guy that loves Corvettes amazingly was using the restroom and came running out. I missed it! No!
It's funny you say that, because when I saw the video, that's what would happen to me.
No.
I would be like, hey, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. And I go to the restroom, and all of a sudden, I'm in there.
Everybody's has their jaw dropped.
You hear everybody, start hooting and hollering, and you hear the clapping, and you're like, oh, what's going on out there? And all of a sudden, you hear this crack of the throttle, and you're like, no. And you're trying to pull up your pants and, half run out of the bathroom by the time you get out there, it's down the road. That's what would happen to me. That is exactly what happened to me. That's just the luck that I have. That would be my luck.
Sounds like my luck, too.
I'm like, did I miss something exciting? They're like, oh man, you missed it. The new Corvette just rolled through. We all got great pictures. Where were you? I was like, well, I was dropping a deuce. I don't know.
You want to see it on picture? It's camouflage, so you can't really.
Yeah, I took a picture of it, but it was camouflage. I swear it's in this picture right here.
Somebody has it on tape.
Somebody sent me the little video of it, so I got to see the little video clip of it, and it was cool. Like I said, you can't really make out all the hard body lines of that it sits. You can tell it's a rear-engine car. All the pictures we've seen over and over again, guys. So it's nothing really special as far as watch a video. Go watch a video. You guys will get a kick out of it like I did. But I just thought it was a neat thing for them to do.
You'll see Dave running.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm the guy pulling my pants up.
And you would have had to be in Kentucky to see it.
All right, but still, like I said,
I'll be right back.
But like I said, it's one of those things, and it's just absolutely very, very cool, and take it out that way. So, but all in all, like I said, over and over again, it's just a neat thing. You get a lot of different things that happen, and I like when somebody does something that's something that's off the wall. You don't really expect it, and everybody kind of catches it. It's nice to see the larger manufacturers still kind of get a kick out of doing little things like that.
So you count yourself being lucky to be there and see it.
Right, because we talked about it before. So you guys know, you've heard me talk about it for a couple of years now. The car shows just aren't car shows anymore. They're not what they used to be back when I was a kid, and people that are older than I am, that are senior to me, they even talk about the car shows just aren't what they used to be. So there was that big, huge just anticipation, and that everybody went to the car show to see what was new coming out. Even people that weren't car people. People are just normal people who were excited to see the next thing that was coming out for them to buy or for them to drive. Even though they're not a car person, they just want to have that next flashy car. Those days have kind of come and gone. Now a car show is just kind of a car show. So, I hear stories of, oh, I remember my neighbor, and the neighbors planned to get together, and the guys got together, and they went, and they took their families, and they went to the car show because they wanted to be the first person to have the new Cadillac. Not that they were car guys. They just wanted to be the first person to have that next new flashy car. So they went, and they remember rolling it up on the turntable and the big, huge, the showmanship of now introducing the new Cadillac of this, and just the whole thing. There's not a big to-do like that at the car shows anymore. Some of them there is a little bit, but not like it used to be. I can remember things rolling up on, the lights would dim, and the big, huge, lights would flicker all over the room, and there was a guy that was talking, and the curtains, and I remember all that stuff.
Cars on turntables with the spotlights.
Right, yep, I remember it. And things just aren't like that. And I truly believe if we went back, hey, I'm telling you, you want to give me creative control of something, that was something to give me creative control of. I'll do a flashback, kickback, whatever you want to call it, nostalgic car show with the new cars, and we'll just do all the old stuff that used to work, the old turntables, everything. I think it would be a huge hit. I really do.
Every time you're saying turntable, sorry to cut you off.
You're thinking of
no. Every time you're saying turntable and cars mixed together, I'm thinking about the movie where like they're showing the car to this person, and they're like, and it has airbags every single place, and he slaps the top of the car, and the airbags go off, and he's like, well, they're really sensitive, and we'll get that fixed. And like they're arguing, and they're like ninja, and like the car's turning on and off.
I tell you what, I could come up with a great idea, but while I'm thinking of the next great idea, I got to take a commercial break. When we come back, I got some more stuff for you. Hold tight. I'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA.
Take vitamins, exercise, ease up on the coffee. Sound familiar from your last visit to the doctor? Well, your Napa Auto Care Center knows preventive maintenance too. By grouping together services your vehicle needs, customized for the way you drive, they can save you time, money, and hassle, prevent troubles down the road, and give you confidence when you travel. Ask your Napa Auto Care Center to build a preventive maintenance plan for your vehicle today.
Hey guys, check everything your Napa Auto Care Center has to offer at NapaBDGHRVA.com. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Their commitment to excellence will leave you coming back for more. So check them out at NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, Dave Pillot from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating, and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949, residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated.
Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. Are you tired of your everyday job, looking for something more? You have to go check out ATI at auto.edu. Advanced Technology Institute has a program for you. From accelerated schedules to assistance in helping students get into the career field fast. Guys, I understand how hard it is with the hassle of juggling life, work, kids. That's why ATI provides day and night classes to make things as easy for you to succeed. If you're ready for a change, give them a call today at 757-490-1241. That's 757-490-1241. Make ATI your choice for building today's minds and tomorrow's communities. ATI is certified by SCHEV, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia. Talk to you soon.
Wish you could get your car in the air? We've got you covered. Don't have the tools for the job? Not a problem. Dream of having a garage equipped with everything you need to get the job done from start to finish? Well, dreams come true. At American Do-It-Yourself Garage, you'll find our friendly staff just waiting to lend you a hand in a safe and friendly environment. If you're looking for a place where you can do it all, from cars, trucks, and even motorcycles, your do-it-yourself garage awaits. Call 1-844-462-3494 today, or reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. You can do it. We know you can. Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Palach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 11. And I'm your host, Dave Pilach, hanging out with Rockin' Larry Cobb and, of course, Cameron. Hey, so here's a weird one for you. Car theft, but not in the fashion that you would think.
Okay.
How many ways is there to steal
Okay, so
a
this
car?
has happened to me, but in a different way. Okay, so have you ever gotten into a car that wasn't yours,
Yes.
Yes.
thinking it was yours?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Did I not tell you this story?
I figured out I was in the wrong place rather quickly and got out, but that
So,
was
like,
the end of
you
it.
came out of the store, you jumped in the car, sat down, and realized it wasn't your car?
Yeah, because everything was, there was something, somebody else's personal items were in there, and I knew they weren't mine. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Was it like a 7-Eleven or something? Is that what it was? Or?
No, it was a grocery store.
Really? So you just
Grocery
opened the door, sat
Yeah.
down, and you're like...
Because it looked like my car. Yeah, I've done it two or three
Has
times.
this ever happened to you guys? Because this has happened to me, and I have some other parts to go to this, but this has happened to me, but only in the working form as it's happening. I've never had it happen to me like at a grocery store or 7-Eleven or anything like that. This has happened where we've had so many cars come to the repair shop. They're all same color, like 3 or 4 Ford Explorers or whatever, and I've gotten in. Here's the thing. I put the key in, and it would start. Okay?
Wow.
So I pulled it into the garage, and I'm like, okay, needed to look at, and come to find out, it's not the right Ford Explorer. And everybody's like, oh, that's completely impossible.
Yeah,
No,
how
it's-
come? If this
There's only so many different key combinations to the vehicle back then. This is a while back, not when you get into all the transponder keys, all that kind of stuff. So there's only so many different key combinations. Just so happened that the key was cut so close that it would turn the vehicle over and allow you to pull the vehicle in. So that has happened. So I'm going to give you a story that goes along with this. And so here it is. So I got this little story that was sent to me about a gentleman who he goes and he's talking with his friends, and he decides he's going to go get drinks or something at 7-Eleven for everybody. So his friend loans him the car, right?
Okay.
He's like, my car's out in the parking lot. Just go ahead and take my car. So he goes out the parking lot and he sees the car and he hops in the car and he takes it to 7-Eleven. Gets the drinks, leaves 7-Eleven, and comes back, parks the car back, where he got it from, and goes in and gives everybody their drinks. Well, in between the time that this person was gone, this is where it gets weird, America, a person filed a stolen car report while he was gone at 7-Eleven getting all the drinks.
For that car?
For that car. What happened was he goes out in the parking lot, he sees the description of the car that his friend gave him. So he hops in the car, puts the key in the ignition, and the car starts. So he drives away. Just so happens it's not his friend's car, it's somebody else's car. Same color, same model, same everything.
And they reported it
The
stolen?
key starts, right? So he drives away. That person comes out to get in their car, and their car's missing out of the parking lot.
Uh-oh.
Right, so they report that the car's stolen. Police come out, do a police report. Police leave. He comes back, parks the car back in the exact same spot he got it from, goes in, delivers all the drinks, and then goes about his business. So they think nothing of it. This is a true story. This really happened. They think nothing happens. Well, days go by, and that car sits there in the parking spot and never moves for days. Well, because no one's looking for it because they thought it was stolen. So that, because he's brought the car back to the exact parking spot, so that car just sits there in that parking spot for days.
So the
on end.
owner that reported it stolen, he never drove past there and saw it?
Nope.
How about
So-
the owner of the shop?
So
Did
they
he have-
finally call the car in to the police as an abandoned vehicle, and they're like, "Hey, I think this car might be stolen, was abandoned here or something like that." And then it comes where the two reports match up of, this car was stolen from here, the exact same spot. And then the person realizes what happened. He was like, oh, well. And then they realize that, two identical
came
cars.
clean?
No. Kept it so the story that it was sent, so he kept it to himself for like 20 years.
I would too.
So, but just an interesting story. And I started thinking about it. I was just like, I could see how that happened, because in the automotive business, it happened to me many times that we had several cars out on the lot, exact same manufacturer, exact same color, and I would hop in it, and sure enough, I put the key in, and sometimes it would be a little tight, and I'd be like, what's wrong with this key? Is it worn out? And I would jiggle it a little bit, and boom, the ignition would turn over, and I'd drive the vehicle into the shop. Come to find out the reason why it was a little tight was because it wasn't
The right key.
the right vehicle, but just enough of a jiggle, it was cut close enough that finally the ignition would turn over on it.
Has your remote ever unlocked somebody else's car?
No.
Happened to me before.
Your remote unlocked somebody else's car?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Once I hit the unlock button, the same exact car next to me unlocked.
So
Well,
two
that's
cars.
weird.
It unlocked both cars.
Yep.
Exact same make and model?
Exact same make and model.
I don't even know how that would. Well, I guess maybe there's not too many codes. Maybe the same thing with a key.
Well, aren't there
Maybe.
thieves? I've heard stories about thieves that go to rest stops and they've got some kind of device
yeah, I guess, yeah,
Yes, they
cloning.
do
That's-
have
that's-
those.
no,
Those are
that's true.
cloning devices.
Yeah.
that you can steal somebody else's code
Yep.
and unlock
Yep.
their car. And
That's how people break into your
It's
garage
yeah,
at
it's
night.
not. It's not. Yeah, that's even old school. So I can tell you back. Oh, this is early '90s. I don't even know if I should even say this, but I'm sure the technology has to have changed. But they used to just take garage door openers and play around with those, and just sit there and play with codes, and just sit there and go through the neighborhood, click, 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 until it opened up garage doors.
yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. I'm sure they've had to change that technology by now.
I think they've got it now so that every time your garage door, every time you
It
push the
switches
button,
the code.
it changes the code. It's a
Yeah,
random
back in the old day, it
generated-
wasn't that way.
Yeah, it was fixed.
It was like analog or
Yeah,
something. you know?
but it was fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
now
I know
I
in-
remember people doing that.
I know in my car, I have it literally has certain ways. If your garage is this, do it this way. If your garage is this, do it this way, because your garage changes codes.
Well, it's impossible for my car to unlock another car when I unlock my car
And why is that?
because I use a key.
See, you knew it was coming somewhere.
Hold on. So I have another weird one for you, and maybe you guys can follow me on this one. This isn't a stretch, even though it's going to seem like a stretch, but I need you guys to follow along, and you guys out there follow along with me too. So, you guys have all heard of the TV show The Kardashians, right?
Yes, I've never seen it, but I've
you've heard of it.
Yeah.
You know what it's based around, right?
Yeah, it's based around those girls and their mother. That's-
Okay. So, I've never really seen the show. Maybe I'm not supposed to see the show. I don't know, but I've never really seen. I know what it's based around. I know the girls and the mom and there was a dad at one time or something. So
That's how the girls got there, Dave.
moving on. So late night TV does things to you, right? So you watch and it makes your mind think and stuff like that. Is it twisted for me to think that in another life the Kardashians could have been on a different network and could have been a car show?
What?
There's
You said follow you on this one.
just
Where are we supposed to follow
me
you on this
Okay,
one
listen,
at?
You guys out there know what I'm talking about. Please, just follow me on this one.
You're not talking about my mother, the car, are you?
No, listen to me. Kardashians.
Oh,
So on another network, say like Discovery, okay,
I get it.
so or one of the stations that shows a lot of the hot rod car shows, Kardashian could be a car show.
all right. So did you accidentally watch the Kardashians thinking it was a car show and never saw one car in it?
No,
Okay.
but here's how I came up with that. So and I told you had to follow with me a little bit, play along with me.
A show about dashboards.
No, let's just say that the show is called Kardashians, right? So the show's about cars,
Dashing around.
and Dashians are of what we refer to the people who are stuck behind the dashboard and the steering wheel going to work every day. And so you know how you refer to people as like Kentuckians and Indianians and
Yeah.
Dashians are the people who are stuck behind the wheel of the dash driving to work every day. Kardashians.
I never
All
thought
right,
it
what
through that
time
hard.
did you think about
Was this
this?
too much
at?
of late night
Well,
TV?
well,
Is
yes,
this what you guys
this
are
was-
telling me?
What time were
I told you
up
to follow me a little bit with this.
Well, we followed.
What were we following?
We were the people behind him thinking.
This makes sense. I'm not crazy. Kardashians. Look, the Dashians are the people stuck behind the wheel driving.
Look, and you think this makes sense?
Or they're dashing to go to their next place they have to behind the wheel.
Look,
Kardashians.
We're about to go to commercial break, so if you think this makes sense, call into 757-222-3705
No
to
one's
tell
calling.
them how much this doesn't make sense.
It makes sense to me, and I'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA.
Hey guys, Dave Pillage from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Are you ready for a change? Is this the year you go from just a job to a career? Well, ATI can help. Advanced Technology Institute offers degrees and diplomas in the in-demand fields with hands-on training of automotive technology, heavy vehicle technology, HVAC, commercial refrigeration, maritime welding, and commercial driving. ATI provides accelerated schedules to help students get into their career field fast. So why wait? Day and night classes are available. Job placement assistance from orientation to graduation. Go to auto.edu right now to find out more. Or call 757-490-1241. That's 490-1241. What are you waiting for? Helping build the minds of tomorrow, but building your community every day. ATI is certified by SCHEV, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia.
Something really cool happened in 1975. And no, it wasn't the beginning of the disco era. Congress passed the Magnuson-Moss Act, so you don't have to take your vehicle back to your dealer to keep your vehicle manufacturer's warranty in effect. Our Napa Auto Care Center uses the proper replacement of parts and procedures to keep that warranty valid. Visit our independently owned Napa Auto Care Center today.
Hey guys, you asked for it and I delivered. Check out our all-star team of automotive specialists at NapaBDGHRVA.com. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon.
Do you currently live in an apartment or condo? Need to work on your car, truck, even motorcycle, but your homeowners association has you down? If your garage is full of broken dreams and the I'll get to it next week projects, American Do-It-Yourself Garage is the place for you. They offer fully equipped, well-lit garage bays with or without a vehicle lift for your needs. Each bay is fully equipped with a workbench, hand tools, air tools, laptop usage, even assistance with parts ordering, which is all included with each bay rental for a reasonable price. If you're looking for a place that feels like home, filled with fantastic staff willing to lend a hand, then give American Do-It-Yourself Garage a call today at 1-844-462-3494. That's 1-844-462-3494. Or go to their webpage and reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Let the friendship begin. Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949, residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons, Incorporated. Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Palash.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. So, if you were with us in the first half hour, Kardashians, I don't know what else to tell you.
Please stay with us for the next half hour.
Look, man, I'm telling you, it's working. Here, so we'll step aside from that one.
Good.
Ride share strike. Have you heard about this?
A ride share strike. Has
So
something to do
the
with
Uber and Lyft.
Who's
and
striking?
the drivers. They want to strike.
Are they even unionized? They're not union.
They're not. Okay, so here's the thing.
They're not even technically employees.
Why are we striking? So they want to strike because Uber's going to go as an IPO. So what is it, on the 9th? I think the 9th of May they're going. So they're going to be,
I thought they already were on the stock market.
No, I don't think they were. So I think the 9th was when they go. So they want to strike because they say that.
Sorry. So if you guys were listening to Facebook Live during the commercial break and you were hearing an echo, it should now be fixed, and we are sorry about that.
No. Oh, there you go. See, always trying to evolve on Facebook. It's not a direct science. It really isn't. You got to constantly adjust. So, anywho, moving on. No, they're not a union, but they want to strike because they're mad because they say that Uber controls them, even though they say they're independent contractors and they still control their hours and all that. So they're going to strike like for a couple hours before on a certain day. And
well, since they're not organized, the strike wouldn't work because there'll be plenty of other people to take the gap.
Here's the thing. It's real simple. So I get some of the complaints that people have about it. I really do, and I'm not trying to be insensitive to it, but it's fair. It's really, really simple. If you don't like it, stop driving for them.
Go to Lyft.
Or it doesn't matter who you go. Just stop driving completely. Just if you don't like it. Here's the thing. So you have taxi drivers that drive taxis during sometimes, and then turn themselves into Uber sometimes, and then drive for Lyft sometimes. It's like, if you don't like the rules, stop driving.
If you drive a taxi, are you required to have a CDL?
I don't think so.
Years ago, there was a license that before CDL called chauffeur's license.
Well, I remember you have to have a medallion license or something like that in some of the big cities, right?
Google is our friend.
I was just
taxi driver.
I was wondering why you need a special license to drive a taxi and not an Uber.
Well,
or do you?
No,
because Uber and Lyft isn't classified as a moving company. They're called as a carpool company.
Carpool company.
That's the biggest battle they're trying to do right now. They're trying to find a way to encompass all that. So you have to have all this different stuff to be, and then they keep fighting it by being independent contract. There's a lot of, I don't know. I know you guys face a lot of stuff that goes with all that because I see the little things trickling in, but I don't follow it enough to give you a million answers on it. I can always research it all.
So for the smaller cars, all you have to have is a regular license. If you're driving like one of those vans and one of those big cargo vans that could hold like more than 10 passengers.
15 passengers?
Yes, then you need to have a CDL.
Well, there you go.
Because I know years ago, if you were a taxi cab driver, you had to have a chauffeur's license. And you needed a chauffeur's license to drive for hire.
I know.
If I just get like
that got replaced by when the CDLs came along.
If I get a Yugo with a luggage rack on top and I just strap everybody to the top with bungee cords, what kind of license do I need for that?
Mm-hmm. Insanity license.
I was trying to figure out what I could say.
I'm just checking. I'm just asking.
First, you got to find a Yugo.
See, I take Uber and Lyft a lot.
A lay car.
And I mostly prefer Lyft. And that's the only thing I use now. I used to use Uber a lot, but now I only use Lyft.
You know what the first thing to go on the La car was? The La Brakes.
The La Brakes. Hey,
how long were you thinking about that one over there?
Not very long. It came to him very quickly.
It's a very old joke, and it just got triggered when he mentioned La car.
I saw the light go off. The light bulb lit up. I saw it. Florida may be the first,
Funny thing is there
or
is a light
one
bulb.
of the first to green light autonomous vehicles on the roads without a backup driver.
Is that going to require? I had never thought of that. Is that going to require the approval of the state to have autonomous cars on the highway?
Yes. So it has it has passed the House, it has passed the Senate, and it has now headed to the governor to sign off on.
Now, what's going to happen if you're down there in Florida and you cross the state line into Georgia? Are you illegal?
That's a good question.
Seriously.
They'll probably put safety things in. They have to have something.
What if I want to go on a road trip?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Suppose you're going to be driving through states that haven't approved it yet.
Right.
You have to flip it into manual mode.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question because, like, no different than window tint and all that different kind of stuff that applies. Like, it's legal in this state, but it isn't legal in that state. Radar detectors legal in this state, not legal in that state. You're supposed to flip off the radar detector, right? So,
Well,
No, you're not supposed to even have it in your car in
Yeah, you're
Virginia.
not.
well, here's the thing: if I'm in a
In
state
your
that's
possession.
legal, if it's but I can't just throw it out the window because I crossed into a border that it doesn't allow it.
think about this.
You know what I mean? I'm
Tesla.
like, I'm driving along. Oh, I'm allowed to use it in these two states. Oh, I hit Virginia. Out the window, give it a toss.
That's like every time we pass Home Depot.
They're like, what's...
That was stupid, wasn't
We
it?
have a serious problem, Governor. What's that? Well, right at the state line, there's this big pile of electronic equipment. We can't figure out where it keeps coming from.
So, so you're saying what happens if you cross state lines?
Yeah.
Tesla should be able to send out an update that allows you to use the program without touching the thing, right?
Or it just turns off.
But when you go to
autonomous.
Georgia, or like you said, what happens if they cross into Georgia? Why won't the map just say you're now entering a place that it's not allowed at? And
Alarms go off in the car. Woo! 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 And the car just pulls off to the side of the road.
Well, you'd be forced to switch it into a manual mode, would
You
you,
should
not?
be
If
able
it's
to.
there, if it has that
I mean, it
option.
should.
I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of weird and wacky things that go on with this that like make that happen.
I should not interject. This might even be on your news, but that just made me think. I saw a story that in Virginia they've got new radar guns. Have you heard about those?
Yep.
And not only do they track your speed, they can tell if you're texting or not.
Yep.
No, yeah, it's a signal that puts off. I heard about those like 6 or 7 months ago.
Well, I mean, they've been deployed in
They're
Virginia.
already using
yeah,
them.
but here's the thing: was it the driver or the passenger using it?
I don't know how it would tell.
There you go. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know how it would.
Oh, well, now they're mad at you. They're coming for you. As anybody can't hear, there were sirens outside.
Hey, did you guys hear about the 1,000 horsepower Elephant Hemi? That's the crate motor that you could buy. It was like $30,000 that you could buy a crate motor, and it sold out in 48 hours.
It's 1,000 power what?
Elephant.
I thought you said elephant.
No.
And I was
No, I heard elephant. I was talking like, what's that?
Yeah, it's the crate motor that,
How
that
many?
Dodge has.
How many of them?
They only had they didn't say exactly how many they made, but rumor says they made 100 of them, a production run of 100, and they all sold out within 48 hours.
I'd make another 100.
No, I think it's going to be limited production. They say the rumor is drive through Rumorville is that next year they'll make another 100.
Must be a popular engine. What do you put that in? Like a
Well,
kind
you
of
put
car?
anything you're going to build. So if you want to do a
know what they do?
restoration or anything like that,
they go make 100 of hell rafts. Giraffes.
He's trying.
He tried. He
trying
He
hard.
tried. That failed so bad.
Look.
Oh.
Goodness.
No. Nope. And Shelby's back.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shelby.
Shelby Mustang.
It's going to be a long
Commercial
day.
break time yet? Almost. Shelby's back in the rental game. Now, you remember, almost 3 years ago, we flew out to Vegas, if you guys did not know, and we got one of the Shelby Mustangs given over to us to do a product review on and stuff. Before anybody else had it, we got a chance to check it out. It was really, really cool. And that was with Hertz, when Shelby had the Rent-A-Hearst Mustang program. Well, it's not going to be with Hertz this time. This time it's going to be with, I guess you say it's 6 SIXT Rent-A-Car. They are getting their own edition of Shelby Rentals.
I never heard of it. Where are they at?
Yeah, they're renter. They're more of a. They do a lot of like rental cars, but they have a lot of high. They do a lot of high end stuff too. Nicer rental cars.
Pricey stuff.
Yep. So they're going certain locations where they have the Shelby available. Vegas is one of them. So, but this one will actually be like 600 horsepower, and they're going to do it in their colors. So it'll be black and orange is the colors they're going to be available in. So if you guys want to go to Vegas and you want to rent a really cool car to drive around in, go check them out.
Is Orlando, Florida going to be one of them?
It may. I know Florida is one of the locations, but
you see the bubble.
Oh, I saw the bubble in your head. I already know
what
what it's going to. And why you have bubbles popping in your head, maybe you have them popping in yours. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I got more news for you. Stay put. I'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA. Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949. Residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated.
Are you ready for a change? Is this the year that you go from a job to a career? Well, ATI can help. Advanced Technology Institute offers degrees and diplomas in the in-demand field with hands-on training of automotive technology, heavy vehicle technology, HVAC commercial refrigeration, maritime welding, and commercial diving. ATI provides accelerated schedules to help students get into their career field fast. So why wait? Day and night classes are available, job placement assistance from orientation to graduation. Go to auto.edu right now to find out more. Or you can call 757-490-1241. That's 490-1241. What are you waiting for? ATI, not just helping build the minds of tomorrow, but building your community every day. ATI is certified by Chev, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia.
Wish you could get your car in the air? We've got you covered. Don't have the tools for the job? Not a problem. Dream of having a garage equipped with everything you need to get the job done from start to finish? Well, dreams come true. At American Do-It-Yourself Garage, you'll find our friendly staff just waiting to lend you a hand in a safe and friendly environment. If you're looking for a place where you can do it all, from cars, trucks, and even motorcycles, your Do-It-Yourself Garage awaits. Call 1-844-462-3494 today or reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. You can do it. We know you can.
There's something special about Napa Auto Care Centers. They're backed by the national strength of Napa. Nationwide warranties honored by thousands of locations. You know that's Napa know-how. But more importantly, your Napa Auto Care Center is independently owned and operated by neighborhood professionals who operate by a written code of ethics. Put your vehicle in the hands of ASE certified technicians who will greet you with a smile you can trust. Visit us today.
You heard me say it, and now here's your chance. Now's the time to go find your auto garage. Don't wait until it's too late. Go to NapaBDGHRVA.com and find your all-star car care center today. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, Dave Pillage from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cotman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cotman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Pillage.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. Hey, so I got an interesting story for you guys real quick. So there's a guy that's in Texas that bought himself a Sherman Army tank and then decided to bring it home and park it in front of the house. And apparently his HOA is not too happy about it.
Should have checked with him first.
But is the HOA really going to say something? He has a tank.
Yeah, they would say something.
No, they are saying something, but here's the problem. They can't touch him. There's nothing wrong with what he's doing.
Not addressed in the bylaws?
It's not. I mean, there's nothing really that they can do. They're mad.
They're going to try. You know,
and
how
they're
those
trying.
guys
Oh, they're
are.
already trying. They're already giving him a hard time. They've called the police. They've tried a bunch of different things, but he's not breaking the law. Now, here's the thing. If you had a Sherman Army tank in front of your house, I don't think I'd make you mad.
That's what I just.
I would
think
want
I
to check
become
to
the
see if
best
he had any
friend.
shells.
Well, now here's the thing. You know they have to demilitarize them
right.
and stuff, but it's still a tank.
Yeah, and it can ride over your
That's
house.
right. It can still do a whole lot of damage. I don't think
Right
I'd- I
through
don't-
your house.
I don't think I'd go poking at you and
The
making you
e-brake
mad.
just slipped.
So they tried to do everything, and his response was, "Well, if you don't like it, I guess you could tow it." So here's the thing: he doesn't plan on keeping it there forever, but it got delivered, and it needed to go there until he was able to move it to its next location. He's like, it's only there for a short period of time, but already it's
In
caused
that situation, I'd overlook it.
right. They're not, they're just. He lives in a very rich neighborhood, I guess.
Yeah.
He's a lawyer,
Yeah.
so he knows his rights. On top
Sure.
of that, which makes
Yeah.
it even better. And so I think he's probably just kind of kept it there, probably a little longer than he planned on to.
Just to needle them.
Yeah, just to needle him,
Yeah.
I'm sure. So thought that was kind of interesting. You guys would enjoy that one. So we got a caller. I'll go ahead and patch that through. I got to put my headphones on because I can't hear without them. So, all right, go ahead and rock and roll.
Fred.
Okay, how we doing?
What's going on, buddy?
Good show today. Good show. Old man Fred here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, okay. Larry knows I'm low vision, and me and my wife are at the grocery store, and we're going out and putting the groceries in the car. And so I'm behind her, and I get up to the car, and I go over there and I open the passenger's door, and I hear somebody say, "Can I help you?" And so I look up and I say, "Yeah, give me one of them jelly donuts." so then I head to the back to get the jelly donut, and I get one. And then I noticed that the woman handing me the donut ain't my wife. So I said, oh, excuse me, no. And then that time my wife said, "Hey, honey, I'm over here." So I gave the donut back to her, and I'm heading over to where my wife. I'm trying to find my way over there, and this lady's chasing me with this jelly donut, So I said, "Oh, okay, sir, you can have the donut. You can have it." I said, oh, okay, thank you a whole lot. And so I take the donut, and I find my way over to my wife. My wife said, "What is that all about? Where'd you get the jelly donut?" I said, "Hey, it's a long story. I'll tell you about it on the way home." I'm telling you, man, it was embarrassing. But anyway, the jelly donut was good, though. I liked it. Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to say you already took a bite out of it and offered to give it back.
Right. So that's what I thought you were going to say, too.
I almost did. She's lucky I didn't,
That's great. Hey, at least you got a jelly donut out of the deal.
Hey, yeah, I did. So, people are funny. People are accommodating. They're something else.
Hey,
I tell you.
Look, I say all the time, there are still good people out there.
There are. There really are.
They
really
are.
are. They're just amazing. Mm-hmm. Right?
No, in my luck, that would not have worked out that way for me. It had a completely different ending, but hey, you know.
Me either. They just said, you don't look like you need a donut.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, kudos to Cameron.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, Fred, I appreciate it, buddy.
All right, my man.
I'll talk to you soon. I'm telling you, that would never work out for me. I would sit down in the wrong car, and like the lady would lose her mind and start screaming or something. I'd have a lap full of jelly donuts or something. I mean, it would never work out for me. But no, there is still really, really cool people out there. Like, so when things like that happen, that they do turn out to be, you know.
Yeah, but there's people out there today, if you were to do that, they might shoot you.
Yeah.
I mean, with the whole gamut of personalities and people out there today, you just never know. Fred got lucky.
You did?
They might have a
He got a
tank.
jelly donut. You don't get any luckier than
They
that.
might have a tank.
Yeah, they might have a tank. There you go. Hey, so did you guys know that you're going to have to be changing your driver's license by 2020?
You mean with that star
You
business?
have to have the star? Does everybody know that?
Yeah, no, my partner just recently did that. You can't get on I think it's this November, you can't get on an airplane without it.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you need to take a look and pay attention. So write this down. By 2020, you're supposed to go get your driver's license renewed, and it has to have a gold star on it. So pull out your driver's license, and if you do not have a gold star on your driver's license, you're going to have one, especially if you want to get on a plane. You will not be able to board a plane unless you have a gold star on your driver's license.
You mean I have to do that?
You have to do it.
Man,
Suppose I don't
want a
intend to
purple
ever
one.
get on a plane again.
At some point, I'm guarantee you the gold star is going to come and play for other things, but they're telling you to make sure you get your driver's license renewed and make sure it has a gold star on it.
That's
Well,
going to
if
be
I
a
want
hassle.
purple.
No, you're not getting a purple star.
Man.
I'm telling you. So make sure you guys put that down. Do not forget, because I have a feeling this little gold star is going to come and play for a bunch of different stuff. So, like I said, make sure that you do not forget. Go get your license renewed. Make sure it has the gold star.
You got to take all this identification stuff in, and
I'm sure you're going to go and get it all renewed.
it's
so.
a hassle.
It is,
Yeah.
but you're going to have it. You might as well
I think
go
they
ahead
say
and do it
you
now.
have to have your regular driver's license, your birth certificate, and your social security
Whatever it
card
is,
this time.
if you don't know, and I don't know exactly what you're going to need to take down there, if you're kind of concerned and you're not sure, just place a call to DMV and find out what you need to take down there with you, but make sure you get this done.
Should be on their website, I would think, on
Could be
DMV's
too.
website.
It is, but I know
I'll check,
a lot of
today
people
and I'll
hate messing with
post
the website. They're old fashioned, just like I am. They just rather call and find out. So,
Yeah, then they'll charge you for
well, I
it.
can tell you, I went on DMV's site recently and read some stuff. Thought I had everything I needed. Went down to DMV, couldn't find out, didn't have everything I needed, and then that DMV didn't do that type of service. So sometimes it helps to call.
Yeah, I agree.
You never know. So here's one last story for you before we get out of here. The good old Ford versus Chevy. Did you guys hear about this one?
I did.
So I've heard about some disputes, Ford versus Chevy. There's been some crazy ones out there. You know, I'm a Chevy truck guy, and I have my friends that are Ford truck guys. And look, you can drive whatever you want. I'll just call you my manufacturer challenge friend, like I always do.
But some other people.
But some other people, instead of just having a simple dispute and just arguing about it, they decide to go ahead and shoot each other. I don't know what's going on in Bedford, Virginia.
Who won?
I don't think anybody wins in that situation.
Chevy.
They got to arguing about which one was better, Ford or Chevy, and during the dispute of arguing of which one was better, somebody decided to pull out a gun and shoot the other because they could not agree which one was better. I'm just telling you, look, I like my Chevy, and you can like your Ford, but it doesn't need to get that serious.
No.
I mean, holy cow. Apparently,
Watch your back.
yeah, you really need to watch your back. So, just in case you have people in your family, because this was a family affair, that like something different than you do, let's just agree to disagree. That's just the easier way to do it. And apparently, alcohol was involved, so I'm sure that had a lot to do with it too.
That always changes the play.
It does. So, I'm going to continue to like my Chevy truck. You can continue to like whatever it is you drive, and we'll still be friends. How about that?
All right.
On that note, Guys, it's Saturday. The sun remains to stay out. There's still car shows out and about. Get out to a car show, have some fun, enjoy your Saturday. Sunday's right around the corner. As I always tell you, turn off the TV, spend some time with your kids, take them to a car show. They'll love you for it. We're out of here, and we'll talk to you soon.